Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day number 11. Woo! Good morning, everyone. Today is a special day because why? It's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday to my dad. Unfortunately, I cannot celebrate and won't be celebrating here today because he and my mom are out of the country, and it's kind of bittersweet because I'm excited that they get to go see family and get to meet everyone, not meet, but get to hang out with everyone and spend a special day with his family. For those of you who don't know, most of my dad's side is in Mexico, but the downside is for me, his daughter, his grandkids, we're here, so we don't ever really get to celebrate with him, and that stands the same for the holidays. So for anybody who's ever noticed, well, not that I ever really video my family on my vlogs, just, you know, because of the whole out of privacy and not putting them on the spot, but I don't ever really get to celebrate the holidays with them either because they're always gone. So they usually don't come back till like that first week of January or right before the new year, like right after the holiday, which is smart traveling wise, but you know, like it's cheaper or whatever and all. But I remember growing up, like I'd be excited to be there for the fiestas, because for those of you who don't know, in Mexico each town typically has their own like set of days where they celebrate posadas, and then it's more of like it's cultural, but at the same time there's a religious aspect of it. And for my dad's town, it's the 8th day, and then for like Mexico City, it's the 12th, because today, the eve of the 12th, so going into midnight, we celebrate La Virgen de Guadalupe, which is the Guadalupe image that you typically see on like a lot of our merch that you see like in Mexican stores and stuff. So in case you didn't know, now you know.
At the next light, turn right.
Sorry. I know where I'm going, but I just like to see the timeline of what time I'm going to get there, so in case I need to give someone an ETA. So for me as a kid, you know, growing up, it was fun for that first set of days that we were there, because it was like party, and they have little like a little, what's it called, carnival and like festivals and like all these things, and it's fun. But then once that week ends, it sort of dies down, and you think that being you know, Christmas being like a religious, you know, like we celebrate the birth of Jesus, it would be a big deal. But it was, as far as like, let's go to church and all, but and I would say, I'll probably argue and say it's probably different now, because this was when I was younger. I was like about between the ages of like 6 and 12 during
At the next light, turn left. During
the years that we would go. So I think the whole the idea of Santa has gotten bigger. I'm sure
turn left.
Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about this. It will be edited like over because she keeps talking. So I think the idea of Santa has probably grown since, but at least for the years that I was there, Christmas was not that big of a deal. And then I felt like I would get cheated because I didn't really have gifts like I would have had here. I know it sounds really selfish and what's the word I'm looking for, commercialized for me, but that's what we grew up. That's America, right? Like you can't fault me for, this is our culture, unfortunately. So I mean, fortunately for when you're opening up gifts, but unfortunately as well, because it takes away the meaning of, you know, celebrating the birth of Jesus. But anyway, without going further into the tangent, so happy birthday to my dad. I hope he has a wonderful day with the family and in Mexico. I'll probably FaceTime him later, send him a quick text. But right now I'm on the way to Mi Osa Bride. That's where we're stopping. It's stop number 1 of 3. My future daughter-in-law is going to be looking into dresses.
And 1 point toward Sacramento.
We're going to be dress shopping today, so I'm super excited. I was supposed to meet them at their house, and then we were all going to travel over together. but I had to take care of something at home first, and plus I was, you know, just trying to get myself together and helping my husband out with something at the house first. And then it made more sense once I also looked at the locations that we were going to. I'm more like on the east side of where I live, and it made more sense to catch the freeway because it's literally like right off the freeway, off the I-5 freeway here in Sacramento. So, and then I have to do an errand afterwards. And although she had offered, her mom offered, she's like, I can take you, like I don't mind taking you, and that's totally cool. I was gonna just take her up on that, but then at the same time I'm like, it just makes more sense because the person that I'm picking up an ornament order from for my work's my old boss's little gift exchange that he's doing with the team, and I told him I would pick it up because I'm the one who placed the order for him. And it just makes sense because the person lives closer and on the way back to
1 mile.
But the gentleman that made them for me actually lives kind of going towards my direction. So for everyone's, you know, it's just better for everyone because then it saves them having to make a trip all the way going the opposite direction of their house. And then also just time wise, I figured I could just hop in the car. And the reason why we're going to be on that side is because we're having dinner over there at one of their favorite restaurants. So it just makes sense for me to hop in the car, go get the ornaments, and come straight home versus hop in the car, go get the ornaments, and then we'd have to drive to the opposite side of town with her family, and then get in my car and then come home. So it just worked out better for everyone. Plus timing wise, I want to still get home early enough to finish folding because y'all, I did not fold anything yesterday. I washed everything, but I didn't fold anything. So I have like 4, maybe 5 loads of laundry to fold. Then like I said, I want to be able to call my dad and actually, you know, at a decent hour. They're 2 hours ahead, so I want to be able to talk to my dad at least before it gets too late. And then finally, I also want to finish editing because I started to edit yesterday's vlog, even though yesterday's vlog was super short. I was just so tired. I edited day 9, and I mean, I'm sure you guys seen how long that was. It was 30 minutes. I was surprised. I actually thought it was gonna go a lot longer, and I thought I was gonna have to keep my speech out of it and do its own separate post, which I probably will, just so that anybody that just wants to see just the speech part can, and they not save them the hassle of having to go through the whole vlog situation. And like if my boss or somebody is like, oh yeah, let me see your, you know,
In
video.
11 miles, keep left onto I-5 North.
I could send them
Ready.
that and not like, oh, here's like, I'm waking up, I'm like half awake, like my face is all like, you know. So that was my whole point. Is I'll probably still post a video for just my speaking part, but I'll worry about that on another day. Right now I was like, let me just get this vlog up so I don't fall behind. But like I said, I do need to get home today at a decent hour so I can do X, Y, and Z, and then vlog yesterday's, and then of course vlog today's. And I can't believe I've already been talking this long, so let me make this quick. I don't know that I'll be able to catch glimpses of the dress try-ons because I don't want to like give away, you know, I don't want to give anything away. I want this to be as special as it is for not only her but for my son. I want to be in the moment. So if I don't vlog that, my apologies, but it's not my day, it's her day, and I also don't want to make her or her family feel uncomfortable. I'm barely getting to know her family, and I don't want them to be like, dang lady, like camera all up in our face. So, you know, maybe once people start knowing I do this on the side, like this is a for fun hobby for me, they'll be more understanding. But for now, it's like, dang, can you like not be all up in our face like with the camera? Not that I would be, but you know what I mean. Like it's a special and private moment that we'll cherish, and everyone here could just see it when the actual day comes, right? So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and get to the location, and I will talk to you all soon. Say good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is my future daughter-in-law right here.
Oh my God.
This is her
Oh my
mama and her grandmama. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick cheers. You don't want to sing anything?
Not right.
Okay, but don't drink it yet because we're gonna do a boomerang next. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, so I'm here to the second stop. I got super emotional in that first one. Oh my gosh, it's just like so real. It's all happy tears. I'm super happy for both my future daughter-in-law and my son, because I'm just like, whoa, like I still remember bringing them home from the hospital, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get emotional again. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but my eyes seem to be all poofy. Like I woke up and they feel crusty underneath here. I think I had some kind of a breakout, and I think it might just be the glue or the eyelashes because I wore them too long on Friday. Because I was fine yesterday and I didn't wear anything yesterday, and I haven't used any new product other than the bronzer, but I had that nowhere near my eyes. Not only that, but I've had it happen before, and I can't remember what I did different or similar. Who knows? Maybe. Let me get over here to the next place and see.
18. Yeah.
Taco martini, bache ball. So we just left lunch at a place called Paisanos here in Midtown, and so far we have two top picks, one from the first place, one from the second, but I think the second one is winning at this point. So we're going on to the third place now, and we'll see what comes up at this place. But I think it's gonna be hard to change her mind on the second one because it was really pretty and I saw her light up like she didn't with the others. So I'm excited for her. But let's go on. She picked their dress. So she made up her mind, and I was right, but we're not going to spoil the surprise. What I am going to do right now, we're getting ready to go to dinner at Sushi. But what I did want to share, since we were right down the street of where I grew up, I'm going to take you guys down memory lane. For any of you who don't know Sacramento has this lovely park called McKinley Park, and I happen, this is where people can't drive sometimes. Let me take you guys down memory lane for a second. Watch. So I'm gonna prop the camera this way. You guys can see. So this is a really pretty park, especially during the summertime when the roses are up and flourishing. There's this, it's called literally the section of the side of the park, it's called the Rose Garden. This is where my son wanted to get married, but there was just a lot of rules and regs around it, so we opted for a different place. But I remember this park because growing up, my grandma, we would walk all the way down here, and we would walk the block of the park and then walk back. But you'll all get to see where it all started in about 5 blocks. This area is very expensive because it's historic at this point. And my grandmother, growing up, she was renting this home on the corner. Since then it's been renovated and made bigger, but oh my gosh, my cousin and I always say how one day when we win the lottery would love to buy this house, like knock on the door and be like, we'd like to buy this house. And it's crazy to think that when this house was sold back in the 90s, they only spent like 192K, I think, and now it's worth like 1 point something million. And here it is on this corner, not the gray one, but this one right here. Right here. I miss that house, had memories, but I'm gonna try to flip it. Oh, the people are outside too. This is awkward. I probably could have gone. I'm literally stopping traffic right now. And here it is. Okay, so I stopped recording because I didn't want to be weird. And it's just so crazy to think that, gosh, that house, I miss that house so much. I think it's because for me and my cousins, it was a house of memories. And I'll try to post I'll try to post the picture of my cousin and I, and my two cousins and myself sitting in front of the house on the front porch when we were growing up. And we always said how one day we would love to ask, like, even just to recreate the image as adults now. It would be so cute, weird a little bit for the owners, I'm sure, but it would be so cute to be able to do that, because it would be an awesome gift, I think, for family for sure. Oh, they're waiting for me. So our sushi plans didn't work out. We were all supposed to do sushi after the dress shopping, and turns out they don't open until 4:30, and it's only 3 o'clock, which means we would have to kill a whole hour and a half. So yeah, and I ended up having to go pick up some ornaments for an event happening at work, and it's kind of going southbound, like kind of going back towards my house. So I just let them know that I was going to go ahead and just head back to the house, and they were fine with that. So, but oh my God, like I've never driven the back way home. I'm always on the east side of the river, but check out this view. How amazing. Look at this whole entire view. Wow. So pretty. I'll try to capture some video here so you can all see how amazing this view is. And I need to get out here and explore a little more often. There's a lot happening over here. A lot of nothing, but it's just like pretty. And then with the clouds, amazing. Yeah, so sounds like I might stop at TJ Maxx. I'm gonna see if I can stop there. There's one on my way home, and I'm thinking about stopping there so that I can see if there's any other gifts or something that I can get. I kind of know what my husband wants, but I'm like, it's on Amazon, and I feel like he's gonna know, and it's so hard to shop for him. But I might have to just suck it up and take that. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself home, and I'll get some quick videos. You can all enjoy this lovely view. So here we are, 2 hours later, insert the SpongeBob voice. But I just left a shopping center in our area. It's called Delta Shores, and they had a Ross over here, and it had so much more to offer than the one closer to my house. A lot more crowded because obviously they had more things, but then there's also a lot of people. So the nice thing is I was able to get a couple of names checked off the list. And my son, it's funny, my son and my daughter-in-law, you could pretty much call her my daughter-in-law. They had asked, what do you want for Christmas? And I'm not the kind of person who's like, I want this and this and this and this and this. So, and I know that, they're young and they're working to try to pay for their wedding. So I'm not about to be like, oh, I want this, I want that. So I ended up, as I was shopping, I was like, ooh, I saw something like super simple. It was like a face warmer thing that you just like put on your face. I don't know if you've ever gotten one of those at like a massage place, but they put one on my face, or like a hot towel on my face when I went to get a massage 2 weeks ago, and it was like the best feeling ever. It just kind of like just flattens your face out, but it takes out like any puffiness or whatever. So I was like, ooh, this looks good. It's only like $5.99, $7.99, super cheap little gift. And I'm like, shoot, I'll be happy with that. I was like, or I do need a phone holder, like for my car, like a good sturdy one. Or I think the other random request that I gave him, I saw the Monopoly game at Ross, and I was like, ooh, I know what I want, which is random. I said, I want the Monopoly, but the Sacramento version. Just because I know that it's, I don't know if it's, I think it is out already, but you might have to special order, so that might be a little harder for them to find. But I gave them some other just off the wall random ideas, stuff that I need, so that way they're not feeling like, what do I get her, or end up getting me something just to get me something, but it's not anything that I can use, if that makes sense. So hopefully I help them out. But heading home now. I know the family wanted to grab some food, so I'm gonna go pick something up home on the way home. I feel rushed, but I don't feel rushed. Does that make sense? Like, I just want to go home because I don't want my food to be all cold by the time I get there. But it's not like I really have anywhere to go. And the one place I did want to go tonight is Kevin Hart. And I didn't buy tickets because today's my dad's birthday. And I mentioned at the beginning of the vlog that I wasn't sure if he would be in town. I didn't want to end up buying tickets to a concert and then my parents end up wanting to go to dinner, especially because it lands on a Sunday. So it's like we would have been able to go to dinner if they were here and celebrate, etc., 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 or make dinner. And I didn't want to have to be like, so I can't celebrate you because I'm going to a comedy show. That would have been kind of rude. So I didn't end up getting tickets. And then by the time I found out that they were really going to go out of town, it was already too late, and the tickets were either overpriced or sold out, you know, on the regular, like the normal tickets, not resale, because, you know, resale people be doing too much sometimes. So I was trying to go to the comedy show and ask friends if they know of anyone, or if there's any comp ticks, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen.